Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's Settle Down. Thank you all for settling down with me. I feel like we need to do that every once in a while. Just settle. And after the week that I've had, I really need to start taking my own advice and I need to settle down. I feel like if there's any window of time that I have to just rest, I freak out. I'm like, I need to vacuum. Or like, I have one outfit in the dirty laundry. I need to do laundry. No, you don't, girl. Settle down. I feel like if there is any time that I have and I'm just chilling, I'm like, what do I need to do next? If I don't have a task for myself, it's the end of the world. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I have a very hard time settling down. And I feel like this is almost a form of therapy for me. And it's giving me a chance to just settle down. I hope everyone's had a good week so far, and I hope you guys are excited about this series. I am as well. We're doing good so far. Second episode. Hello. Um, yeah, I don't know. I just feel like, and I'm back on this again. I just feel like I need to chill. Like it is still productive to relax. It is still productive to rest, and we're going to be learning more about that and just trying to learn how to do that better. But yeah, like I said, I hope everyone's had a good week. I have just been thinking about this podcast all week. I've just been wanting to just sit down and just ramble and speak. I don't really have a specific topic or point that I'm trying to make in this one. I just really feel like chatting with you guys and just kicking up our feet and we'll see what hole we get down. I want to start off by talking a little bit about my week this week, some highlights or tidbits of the week, if you will. I decided to start my week off with Chipotle. I love Chipotle. We have a drive-through Chipotle near me, and it's been amazing. It's fairly new. You just order online and you go through the drive-through to pick it up. You cannot order through the drive-through. It has to be Chipotle. That's what they call it. I thought it was genius. But this time I decided to go in and order, which is something I don't do. With Chipotle, you cannot redeem your rewards. You can't get that free bag of chips, if you know what I mean. So I had to go in person. Mind you, I look a mess. I know make like I got my sunglasses on. I'm in there to get my rice and my chicken and veggies. So I'm standing in line and I notice someone. I noticed this girl from across the room and I was like, I know her. I know her. And we make eye contact. I look at her, we make eye contact. And what I was like, I am about to be so awkward. I'm about to be so awkward right now. She comes running up to me. Hey! Like, I was excited to see her, but it's been years, and that was in a crazy point in my life. And I struggle saying, hey, I'm bad with hellos when it comes to people from that time period. And so if you're seeing this and you're watching this, I'm very sorry for that interaction. I'm sorry if I was very awkward. Um, it was so nice to see you though. Yeah, and yesterday was a long day. Let's talk about that. I spent 8 hours completely gutting out a room and moving new things into another room. That's just how the living situation goes here sometimes. We've got to make some changes and I made it happen and with a little help from my brother. Thank you. It was a lot. My back hurts. I literally feel like I have been pulled apart. Honestly, today I woke up feeling like Mark after Omni-Man absolutely destroyed him. If you've seen Invincible, then you know what I'm talking about. If you have not seen Invincible, heads up, I guess, but you should watch it. It's really good. So yeah, I really felt it today. But I'm the kind of person where if a project needs to be done, I'm going to do it until it's finished. I have to finish a project. Like if I know the end goal and I have a vision of how I want it to look, I won't stop until it's done. Like I'm not going to stop until that vision comes to life. And so that was me yesterday, and that's why I took 8 hours, because I was like, yeah, no breaks for me. So yeah, that was yesterday. Long day, but we made it through. We made it through. And let me just hop right on to this story really quick before we dive into some other things. Little kids have staring problems. Little kids have staring problems, and I've been saying this. They're so curious about the world. I probably stared an adult down at a McDonald's. I probably stared an adult down. Adults have probably flipped me off, and they actually have before. I was in traffic one time and I'm in my car seat. Don't ask me how I remember this. It's just a core memory of mine. I'm in my car seat. I look over and these two girls are like flipping me off and laughing at me. Like I'm a 4-year-old little girl. Like can I just watch my movie on my DVD player? Can I just watch Finding Nemo on my DVD player for the ride home? I'm looking over and you guys are flipping me the bird. What did I do to you? So anyways, yeah, I mean, I probably deserved it. I was probably like, but whatever. Anyways, the point I'm trying to get at is I'm pulling in front of the house and I'm about to park. This little girl's on her bike. She's going the same direction I am, and she's cranking her neck back and she's staring me down while she's going about 8 miles an hour. There's a parked truck that's a little over the sidewalk. It's not a clear path. Not a clear path, babe. Look in front of you. Look where you're going. Look where you're going. She completely smashes into the truck. Her head shot back. Her helmet almost flies off. She's shook. She doesn't know where she is. And she gathers her things. She picks her bike up. She goes, sorry. She's apologizing to me. It's all right. Just, yeah, I didn't do that to you. I didn't hit the truck, girl. Just watch. And I didn't know what to do. I was in the car. I was not getting out. I kind of just looked down and act like I didn't see it. Um, which is so terrible now that I'm looking back. I should have just like gotten out of the car and be like, are you okay? I don't know. I'm awkwardly here lately. I've just been a little bit awkward and I can't act fast on things. So I just kind of acted like I didn't see. But she got up, she said sorry. She apologized to me. What are you apologizing to me for? I think I did kind of and then like what? She's literally like, she needs help. Like, get her up. Get her up. But she was fine. She was fine. The truck was fine. Everybody is fine. But yeah, I mean, just maybe don't stare so hard. And it's every time I pull up in the neighborhood. It's what? Is there something on my face? I don't know these days. I also want to talk about my current read. And I have a confession to make. I have not gotten to read any more of that Kristen Hannah Winter Garden book, honey. What a week. And yeah, I'm still 10% the way through, and I still don't have any thoughts developed yet. I have someone reading this book alongside me and they're already at 30%. But they said it was kind of a little boring at first, and I was like, girl, let Kristen Hannah cook. And so, yeah, unfortunately, I have been way too busy to read my book this week, which shatters me. It absolutely shatters me, because that's how you know I have been putting myself to work a little bit too hard if I haven't even read a page yet. My brain's all over the place this week. I don't know, a lot of things going on in each aspect of my life. And little old me is just trying to keep it all together. I'm just trying to keep my head above water here. Here's the water. I'm just like, you know, just trying not to freaking get it in my lungs there. But we're doing okay. We're managing our time as well as we can. And maybe I need to start making my rest a priority. But at the same time, when every aspect of your life seems to be overwhelming you and seems to be at an all-time high stress situation in every aspect, it's a little bit hard to calm down. Because once I start feeling that stress, I start to clean my space as much as I can. So, because I'm like, if all of this in my life is so chaotic and stressful, I need my space to at least be the only clean thing in my life right now. And I feel like that's just where my head goes and how I think and how I kind of process things. I wanted to also kind of have little segments on these episodes where I bring up what I find online. And it might seem mundane, but truly, I'm not chronically online. Um, I think it's because of the amount I put on my plate does not allow me to rest and scroll. But when I do scroll, because sometimes I just can't think about anything. And so when I don't want to think about anything, I'm scrolling on my phone. When it gets really but crazy up here, I'll journal. Okay, I'll get it out. But then I just don't. I want to go a little bit brain dead there, and I want to open up TikTok. So I want to just talk about the things that I do find online since I am not chronically online. And most of what I'm talking about, what I find online, is through TikTok. So I don't know if you guys know who this girl is, but she's a teacher with an extreme speech impediment, and she teaches kids how to speak. She teaches phonics, but she has a major speech impediment, and I just think that's incredible. I just think that is incredible. Kids are learning from a teacher. They're learning how to speak from a teacher that has a major speech impediment, and I just think that is incredible. I don't know if that is just a miracle or all things can happen, or I mean, your dreams can come true no matter what. I don't even know if it's one of those moments, but I just think that is incredible. It's the only word I have for it. I saw a comment on on one of her TikToks, and it was like, "I'm absolutely terrible at math, therefore I would never be a math teacher." Give her a break. She's she's right where she wants to be. She gets so much hate. Oh my god. I mean, I could scroll through those comments all day. I think we all know comments on TikTok are better than the actual video that we see. I also saw, and you know what, AI is scary, and I don't want to go into all of that, but I feel like I might get scammed one day with AI, but that's a story for another time. I got pranked. I saw a headline, and it was a picture of Mr. Beast, and it said Mr. Beast is buying the Seahawks team, the NFL Seahawks team. Tell me why I was like, no way. Like, I believed that. And if it is true, let me know. See, like, I'm still not trusting myself here. I'm still not trusting media. But I really did for a hot minute think that Mr. Beast was buying the NFL team Seahawks. So, anyways, some local news for you. Some drunk dude at Top Golf got in trouble for peeing in the parking lot, hopped in his car, and just drove up onto the Top Golf driving range and like busted through the net. It was local. It was local. It was around here, and I you guys know, and especially if you've watched episode 1, you know that I had a drinking problem. Okay? I'm very open about it. I'm not afraid to speak about it. It was my testimony, if you will. Most people want to keep it down, and they're like, that's embarrassing. No, it was a part of your life. It was something that happened to you, and if you were sober today, you broke free from that. Okay? Like, you are no longer trapped. And I believe that it is something you should be proud of to speak about, because not many people can make it through that. But anyways, What I'm trying to get at here is, yes, I had a drink. Would I have ever hopped in my vehicle, drive into the Top Golf driving range field and bust through the nut? I meant to say nets. Um anyways, yeah, that was just insane. I just like never in my life. It's like, do you have to be on something else? How many John Dailies did you drink? How many Jack and Cokes does it take for you to piss in that parking lot and then go and bust through the net of Top Golf driving range? It just blows my mind. It just blows my mind, seriously, because that never crossed my mind. And everybody's different. And that just goes to show everybody's different, and alcohol affects people in many different ways. So, yeah. I guess I and let's when we're moving over to something else now, because I'm just all over the place. I'm just like, I need to fit everything. I want to talk about everything all at once, but excuse me for that. But can we just talk about Coachella? Bieberchella, specifically Bieberchella. Um, Billie Eilish being Justin Bieber's One Less Lonely Girl. I do not have a favorite celebrity, a favorite actor, actress, anything. I don't have like a celebrity. I don't have like one. I don't fangirl. I think this is what I'm trying to say, is that I do not fangirl. I don't have whatever, but I did fangirl about Justin Bieber when I was little. And I'm not even gonna say I was Justin Bieber's biggest fan. Okay. I see on social media that people are just competing. People are competing. Who was Justin Bieber's biggest fan? Girl, all of you guys. All of you. Everybody, seriously, pipe it down. Everybody was Justin Bieber's biggest fan. Okay, please. We don't need to prove a point here. We know how amazing and how legendary Justin Bieber is. Okay. Um, we all love him. So I really loved Justin Bieber when I was little as well. But and then Billie Eilish, okay, I think it's so cute that she literally was like head over heels in love with Justin Bieber. Like she was like, "Oh, I don't think I'm going to be able to like fall in love because they're not going to be Justin Bieber." And the fact that she was Justin Bieber's One Less Lonely Girl, like it was just like such a full circle moment. And I loved everything about it. I don't get chills from like pop culture moments or anything, but that gave me chills. Like that gave me chills when she like freaked out on stage and like, oh my gosh, I don't know. I just loved everything about that. I thought that was so sweet. And I thought it was so like, I thought that was like so period of Hailey Bieber for her to like set that up and stuff. So I don't know. That's just like one, I mean, and I won't talk about pop culture as much because I'm just not into it like that. That was just really sweet. That warmed my heart. And I loved that. So yeah, that wraps up the little bit that I consume from TikTok and social media throughout the week. My brother is so creepy. He's literally stalking me on the drone right now. He's literally stalking me on the drone. My brother was just hella stalking me with the drone while I'm sitting in here filming an episode. I see you. Okay. Anyways, I just feel like I have so much to say throughout the week. Like right then and there, I just want to pick up the camera and I want to just film, you know? And I think I'm going to just start doing that because I don't really want to limit myself to every single Sunday. So if I do have an idea pop in my mind, just, if I just post a random video other than a Sunday, don't ask, but enjoy. I just feel like I had so much more to say on this podcast, but honestly, if I talk more about my week, it would just consist of work because that is quite literally all I did this week, and that's okay. Get that back. Get that back. I'm never going to feel bad for making money. Um, but I do just want to add in that the world is actually insane today. There are crazy things happening in this world, and I just think it is super important just to stay positive through all of it. I think more than ever right now, we all need each other. And I think that, you know, if you need help, ask for help. If you need support, go seek some. We all just need to be there for each other in this crazy, evil world. And I also do believe that we should all just have a positive mindset on things, easier said than done, and super cliche of me to say. But all I'm saying is just put out positive things in the world and you will receive that back. And just be there for each other, be kind to each other. And also, I want to talk about confidence. Stop worrying what people think about you. Just stop right there, because that doesn't matter. What matters the most is that you are living the most fulfilling life in the position that you are in right now, and make the best of every situation that you are in. Because when you are 80 years old, you don't want to sit there and be like, I wish I did not wish my life away. I wish I truly just lived my life. I wish that I didn't care about what people thought of me. I wish I did that thing. I wish I went and bought that thing. You don't want to sit there and wish your life away, is what I'm trying to get at here. Let's be there for each other and let's have some confidence. Okay? Because also, more than anything right now, we all need to be confident in ourselves and what we stand for. We need to have our voice. That is extremely important. Use your voice. A closed mouth does not get fed. And I just want everyone to take that home with them and just think about that this week. So set yourself a little goal this week. Compliment someone this week. I don't know. Do something that would be filling for you. I'm waiting for y'all to quit. Do you want to come here? I'm doing my outro. Okay, Ferb. Are you in? Okay. So we're nearing the end of everything that I feel that I have already said and talked about. But yeah, just stay positive in this world. And do you want to? I'm talking about how everyone, this is an evil world and everyone just needs to like stay positive. You know what I mean?
I think everyone needs to start being more positive.
Yeah.
And saying nice things to each other and not being afraid to tell each other how we feel if it's a good thing.
Exactly. More than anything, we need each other's support. Yeah, I feel like I had a lot more to say in this podcast, but honestly, it has been such a rough week that I'm just really barely keeping my head above water here. I'm trying not to drown. So, anyways, but I think that's all I had for this week. And like I said, I might post a random video during the week if I have the time. And wouldn't you like that?
I would love that. And y'all need to stay tuned.
Stay tuned. And wouldn't you like a little vlog action if we do have that?
Y'all would have to come up with ideas of what to do.
Yeah, whatever you want. Just tell me and mommy will provide.
Mommy will provide.
But anyways, thank you so much for watching another episode. I will see you guys next week. Also, thank you for all the subscribers and like all the love so far. I love it. It's making me so happy.
You guys. Thank you guys so much for supporting my sister.
Thank you. This is my brother, by the way. I didn't even tell anybody. This is Roman.
I'm Roman. Nice to meet you.
I will see you next week. Thank you for settling down with me and now us. Have a blessed week, and I'll see you next week. And have a blessed week, and I'll see you.
Bye, love you.
Bye, love you. When will I see them next?
Probably next week.